I don't want to flip this dungeon to make money.
I'm not sure if I want to love this one or list this one, honestly.
The game was already solid enough that while I can tell that it's a reset, it's not mind-blowing. It's not, oh, gotta ask my players to re-roll stuff. Don't have to do that.
Kind of like the biggest errata that they've ever written, if you will.
Yeah, that's actually a good way to look at it. It's like after 10 years of cruft and design and stuff, they have 200 pages of errata to give you.
Wait, was that erotica? What?
Yeah, yes. I'm glad to have that. I'm very glad to have it.
Well, who wouldn't?
But it's mainly green slime based.
That's right. That's right.
It's all green slime
Dungeons
erotica.
and Dragons.
I took a picture of it and texted my college buddies. We're still playing on Sundays in D&D, and they're like, I said, look what the owlbear dragged in, because you know what I got as a free bonus when I bought the book? My choice of one of 3 key rings or a big D20, and I chose the owlbear key ring.
Ooh.
Cool.
Which, weirdly enough, I am as emotionally pleased with as the book itself.
Did you say the book comes with 200 pages of errata?
No, like that's just the way to think about it. Like the book is like 200 pages of Player's Handbook errata.
Okay.
No,
well, that's nothing.
No.
Wait till the new Ars Magica comes out.
It's going to be something similar, right? I think it's going to be similar.
800 pages of revisions and errata.
9 tomes of
errata. I'm actually very excited for Ars Magic. I cannot wait for that to come out. That's like next month, isn't it?
I think it's 600 pages is the book. So
it's going to be amazing. That's going to be amazing. It's going to be my favorite role-playing tome of all time.
It's going to be very expensive, but I don't care.
I don't care.
The new art they're using looks really, really good too. It just looks good.
You know, I'd be happy to play that even just like twice a year. Just more R's, please. More R's.
It's like the Twilight Imperium of role-playing games.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Like, even Kathy loves Twilight Imperium as finicky as it is. There's just something magical about that game.
Which is bizarre to me that she likes that.
It's because that game is so social. Like it seems like it's all crunchy rules, but it's really like the best social board game I've ever played, if that makes sense. Even Kathy's like, oh yeah, we gotta get everybody together and have that for a weekend. It's such a fun time, that game.
I've got the expansion now, so it'd have to be a weekend.
Yeah, Calm is the only one that has a copy. I mean, I would buy a copy if I was to host it, for sure.
Oh, I sold off my copy. I had 3rd edition, though. You guys are playing 4th? Or?
Yep.
Which is supposed to be better.
It's essentially the same as the 3rd edition, except I would say it shaves about an hour off the game. Maybe
only like 8 hours.
Maybe even 90 minutes. Both of our games, I think, were maybe 6 hours.
I'd say between 5 and 6 hours.
There was whiskey involved. I remember that.
And there were like, I think, 6 players.
Yeah, we had a full table. Like, not a technically full table, but it was a full table.
Yeah, it was a lot. So it was pretty, and that included, a break for dinner.
Yeah, loved it. Such a good game.
Yeah,
that was incredible.
Fun.
And I remember that you had a video, like a 10-minute video, and you were like, you need to watch this before you play it. And of course, I was like, oh God, do we really have to do this? And it was really, really helpful.
Yeah,
it was like one of the times I was like, yep, he was spot on. We needed to watch this video.
There's no way I'm teaching that fucking thing to anybody.
It was very helpful. It really taught us a lot.
There's just no time to sit down with people and teach that thing. Mm-hmm. So it's like you have to come ready for it or fuck off. Mm-hmm. Play something else.
Yeah, you posted some game the other day and you're on Facebook that I thought was pretty cool. It was a board game. I can't remember what it was called.
Ark Nova? The zoo one?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Ark Nova's
that's the one.
Marvelous.
That's a good game.
Best thing I've played in years.
Cool.
It's got me playing solo-y board games again. I've been playing the solo version of Terra Mystica, which has been quite a joy for me to play. But good God, I've played as the witches, the chaos magicians, and the giants, and it's all a lie. It's all just procedural, mathy, heavy as hell stuff. But it's really fun. I like it. So, and I beat it. I beat it once. I managed to beat a deck of cards
Nice.
The AI is a deck of cards. It works really well. And I managed to beat it once at the easiest level. So, but only once. Otherwise, it's just kicked my ass. But yeah, Ark Nova is like one of the best things I've played in a long time. I picked up the new Dominion on Saturday called Rising Sun.
Oh,
Feudal Japan themed.
oh my God.
Themed, of course, is we're talking Dominion here. It's a weird one, so I don't know. Haven't played it yet. Did just play the other new one that came out for it, which came out like 2 years ago, and somehow I missed it. Plunder, which is really good. They're all good.
They're all good. I really miss Dominion. I've almost forgotten how to play it because it's been so long.
Oh, it's like riding a bike. I guarantee you. Well, I'll bring some. I'll bring just some down to Chicago one of these days. All right, shall I just? Do we have more catching up to do?
I don't know anything that happened, and I also don't know what characters are available.
I think all of your characters are available.
Yeah, I don't think any of them died.
I don't think any of your characters died.
There was
I
two
think
that ran off.
Yeah. Were they both Jennies?
They're both Jennies, yeah.
Yes, they were mine. That was hang on, let me get my sheet. My cat's sitting on it. Sorry, Hugo. Dallas and Kane ran away.
Oh yeah, and there have been no.
I have Ripley and Jonesy.
There have been no casualties so far as I know.
What's wrong with you
Bunch of
people? How's that
cowards. Bunch of cowards.
This is the problem.
Problem's gone soft.
This is the have not gone soft. It's just this is the problem when you play with such excellent players.
No. Excellent nothing.
Oh,
I
this is
left for
wild.
1 week in order to host my lovely nieces and show them a good time. And what do you people do? You've forgotten how to put 0-level characters in threatening positions. You've forgotten about risk and
This is
reward.
wild.
Don't worry.
You've forgotten about risk and reward.
I guarantee you
I have.
there's one. It's coming up now. Ham, Lamb, Spam, and Graham. They're still all alive. Dallas ran away. Kane
This
ran
is
away.
the precipice of corruption, yes?
Oh no, this is the precipice of confusion. Precipice of corruption is 2 doors down.
So
Oh,
I
hold
have 2 NPC characters. So if anybody's like short below their 4 or 5, I'm happy to give up one or both of them. So we all split the load is what I'm thinking.
Okay, I shall recap. Damon wasn't here. Your characters were played by other people, but your characters remember, so you can just ask them. Precipice Corruption, Part 2. Your unseemly mob of cutthroats and fortune seekers have travelled to the foothills of the Mangled Hills and heeded the call from the remote town of Stennard's Constable Clarissa Hams to lead a day-long search into what the locals call the Forbidden Lands to the west and help find a missing hunting party led by the constable's son, Tuckerin. In the company of some hirelings from Stennard's Common Fire, you set out westward at first light. The trek is hard but uneventful until you come to a covered bridge over a stream. There you encounter a well-dressed man being devoured by corpse crawlers, grotesque worm-like creatures. Unable to save him, you tear off a piece of his tunic as proof to bring back to Stennard and press onward across the bridge. On the other side, you follow a trail of footprints you are certain belong to the hunting party, along with many other inhuman footprints. The trail leads to a cliff face where, after fending off an attack from a small pack of wolves, you uncover a false entrance carved into the cliff face. The entrance radiates evil magic. You open it by making a blood sacrifice. Hooray! The rock face vanishes and you are faced with a cloud of whirling steam and fog. Steeling yourselves, you venture forth into the darkness beyond. That's where we left off.
I was there for that. I remember all of that.
I believe Garrett,
I remember the wolves.
when we finished up, wanted to retcon some torches for you guys and some
Yes.
flint
Yes,
and
I was there
steel.
for that.
And you have all. I know you were here for that, Jenny.
Well, but wait. So I think we
remember.
haven't played since Damon was playing. I
Yeah.
think we had planned we'd separate out his characters,
Oh,
and then it fell
yeah.
through.
So we just never. It just fell through.
Just
Never
fell
got
through.
back to
It
it.
fell through.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
I missed
thought-
nothing.
So now we're reconvening.
That's good,
Oh,
because
and-
I've forgotten like
thought
a
you were
big
being
chunk
an
of my life
asshole.
there.
And I accused you of not killing my characters with enough efficiency, and I'm so sorry.
And that's why.
I thought you were just being a dick.
Me?
No, Damon. I thought he was
Oh.
like, oh yes, I remember that.
No,
That is
no, I
like-
do remember
Yeah, no,
that.
he was there.
Okay, so you were here for it all. Okay, well
I
that's
missed
good.
nothing. Okay,
Oh, good. That's excellent. I'm glad we're all here then. And that
we're
we
all on the
missed
same page. We're such good role players.
nothing.
We
yes.
Okay, so our entire map right now consists of square equals 5 feet and what, a double door,
A double door.
and then darkness beyond.
Oh yeah,
Like,
but
that's
you
the
go
entire
in there.
map you're missing right now,
yes.
Jenny. I've just described it
Yeah.
completely.
Oh, all right.
Okay,
Open the
all
door.
right, thank you.
I'll light
That's
a
helpful.
Well,
torch and go in.
Okay, so you got your torch and you step on through.
We step on through to the other side.
Break on
Which
through.
side?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Break on through to the other side.
Yeah, we're not breaking anything.
We're breaking the fourth wall.
Okay.
Okay.
Good
You
God, there's a
stand
giant
in a
fire in the middle of the
wide
room.
Whoa. Shut up, people! Silence. You stand in a wide corridor with a high ceiling that ends in a large sealed wooden door. Hanging high above you from rotten wood beams are a half dozen corroded bronze bells clanging loudly. They are of different sizes that clatter and clang. The walls of the hall are rough and damp, with large crevices scattered along both sides. Beside you, at hand height, are two open-mouthed skull carvings adjacent to the door's stone frame. The swirling mist behind you vanishes, and the false door of stone takes its place.
Ooh, very nice.
Jonesy and Choppy Chopperstein, or Chucky Chopperstein,
Go.
catch a glimpse of movement out of the corner of their eyes, but it's quickly gone.
There's probably nothing.
You hear a
Okay.
soft but shrill whisper in the distance. You will kneel.
Oh,
Well,
Crazy.
what? Neil?
yeah, who's Neil? Who's got a 10-foot pole? Ah, you
We
know,
got two of them, I think.
say Lamb's got one, and
Ooh, Mitchell has
Lamb.
one.
So all these bells, huh? I don't know what to make of that exactly. But there's a door on the far end. There's no side doors, right? I can't quite tell from the map. Just the door on the far end.
There are not. There are like narrow or large crevices scattered.
Like, are there crevices that
along.
a human-sized figure could crawl into, or are they like just a few inches?
They're large enough. The four largest cracks are wide enough that a small person, like a child, or a halfling, or a small to medium-sized dog, could go through them with little difficulty. Full-size adult human, probably by like moving through them like sideways. You'd have to
Oh,
scoot
so they are
through
pretty
them
sizable.
fairly carefully.
Okay,
So something could jump out of them at us, it sounds like.
so Lamb will take his 10-foot pole and go slowly down the hallway. He'll start, like, for example, on the left is a crevice. He'll poke into the crevice, and then he'll poke to the right.
Do we want the archers up front with Lamb?
Do you have archers?
Well, I thought we have
Yeah.
two people with short bows.
That Jaguar has a short bow.
Well,
And so does
isn't that
so does
exciting?
Manos. They both have bows, yeah.
Okay, and we
Wow.
did get 6 arrows recently, so we should at least have something.
Yeah, how about you just stand right with me then? Sure. Sounds good. Me being Lamb. Or, yeah, Lamb. So, yeah. Lamb starts by poking into the crevice on the left, and assuming that does nothing, he'll poke the square on the right.
How far in are you poking?
I have a 10-foot pole, so, we'll say 7 to 8 feet probably down into that crevice.
Lamb needs to give me a luck check.
What could go wrong?
I've got his luck as 7, so you need to roll under a 7.
Oh, that's not going to be a problem.
What if you have a -1 luck?
Oh, he does have a -1 luck.
I guess yeah, that's the
So then
the bonus on it. So either way,
Well, it's
so
not a
a
bonus.
9
It's
becomes
not a
an
bonus.
8.
It's a penalty in your case.
So it becomes an 8.
No, your 9 doesn't become an 8. It becomes a 10 in the case of a luck
And right, yeah.
because it's going the
Oh.
other way.
It's bad for you. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, so Lamb is poking the 10-foot pole in there when he feels it
Mhm.
snag on something in the middle of the passage along the ground.
Okay.
And can Lamb give me a reflex save?
Oh, of course, is what lambs do best. +0, it looks like. All right. 14.
14. He puts the 10-foot pole in. He feels it snag on something along the floor. Then you hear just a thunk. And as soon as he hears it, Lamb jumps to the side. And that just as he does so, a crudely hewn wooden javelin comes shooting out of the crevice and smashes and shatters against the wall behind you.
Huh.
Well, that was a little frightening. So I'll test that last one then and be prepared to jump aside.
Yeah, okay. Nothing happens. But
Nothing
you
happens.
hear insane gibbering softly echoing through the halls from somewhere ahead of you.
Ahead of us, like behind the door, maybe.
No. I mean down through this crevice.
Oh, okay. Okay. If I
Gibbering,
shine my
eh?
lantern down through that crevice, can I see anything?
Yes, you can. You can see that the crevice seems to lead to some kind of intersection.
It's a very narrow passageway. I mean, I guess we could go in, but like we would be very hard pressed,
Like
quite
one at a
literally,
time.
to
Yeah.
accomplish anything. I think I would prefer the door,
Yeah, me too.
even though it seems more obvious and therefore more dangerous because this is just Tomb of Horrors in DCC form, right? But nevertheless,
Oh, now
No.
hold on. The gibbering, does it sound like a human gibbering or not human?
It does not sound human.
great. I love it. Okay.
In fact, give me I tell you what, Rob, can you give me an intelligence check?
Okay. So that'll be Torgo, the jeweler, who's a well-educated fella. He's got a +1 on that check. He speaks for some reason common and halfling. Is it halfling language?
Perfect.
He is not a halfling himself. by the way.
No.
Okay. That's a 9 on that intelligence
9.
check. That doesn't feel so great.
No, it does not sound human.
Well, one of my characters who has the best perception will listen at the door. Just straight up D20 roll. Doesn't matter who it is. All right. We'll just take a roll. 14. I hear and see
14.
all.
You can't hear anything, but you can faintly smell the scent of dung coming from somewhere.
Ooh, there might be gong
In your
farming on the other side of this
vicinity.
door.
Well, those wolves were pretty scary. Some of us might have let go a little bit. Not naming names.
So you're examining this door.
Yes.
In front of you is a heavy wooden door. The base of the door is covered in moss. Insects occasionally creep in and out of the tight gaps in the boards.
Well, those of you with thieves' tools, maybe you should check and see if there are traps, or otherwise it's locked, etc.
I should tell you that this entire cavern is very warm and damp and humid, and so all of this door just looks sodden. The wood just seems sodden and saturated from
Does it
the
look like it's-
humidity, and that's why there's like so much moss growing all over it. So there's just moss thriving on it.
Can I just take my dagger and slowly work around just a seam just to feel if the wood has expanded into the door frame?
Yes, you can,
And I mean, it's
and
just gonna be gentle.
yeah, you can tell that the door isn't locked, but that it has indeed seems to have swollen in place
Okay.
and would probably take a good hard shove to open.
Would a hand axe do some good to it?
Oh, just
Sounds
give me
pretty
a
noisy.
strength roll.
Okay.
Who's real
So,
strong?
Let's see who we're gonna do. Okay, Slim Dude Man. He's gonna try it. A strength of 12, but he rolled a 19.
Oh, a 19. Yeah, he goes crashing through the door. Okay.
Ooh.
And the door opens, and pitch chortling echoes through the steamy hot corridor. It feels like a nightmarish fever dream, yelling in harsh, inhuman voices. 4 short, gangly humanoid creatures lurch and seal your group with short spears. A fifth paces back and forth at the back, gauging your movements. The rest leer and cackle in shrill voices as they swirl and stab. Their breath is heavy and stinking in the steaming hot chamber. Their eyes are impossibly wide and unblinking, glaring with wild intensity. Their teeth are pointed, erratically placed, broken and rotting. Their mouths froth with delight following each jab. Roll for initiative.
So they don't want to parley.
They don't look like they want to talk, no.
Manos tries to seduce them.
Yeah, right.
Plus.
They all drop their weapons and their pants.
Nice.
Oh,
Ooh,
very well.
Okay.
14.
Oops.
13.
20. Ooh, 20.
Ooh, nat 20.
We're fast.
Here's my
Yeah.
pen.
I got a
That's because
21.
you're excellent role players.
This must be the party we were looking for.
Yeah.
And next we're going to have to kill them. One of these days, I swear a DCC module is going to throw slee stacks at us. I'm going to be so happy.
Ew.
Seem nice.
What is their size column?
They're shorter. They're shorter than humans. They're maybe says their unblinking eyes are their dominant feature. The size of the eyes appear to have been enhanced by the rough removal of their eyelids, creating a wild-eyed appearance. Below their eyes is a mouth of sharpened teeth, which are broken, rotten, and erratically placed. The true stature of them is hard to determine as they hunch and lurch on their emaciated frames. Clothed in scraps of cloth and armor, they are vile-smelling creatures that revel in filth.
Oh, these guys open for the
Cool.
Sex Pistols.
Oh, if they're hungry, we should just give them some candy bars.
Anybody have any candy bars?
Befriend
Maybe
them.
they're visiting from Portland. All right.
All right, Damon's got the 21.
Right, so if I'm first.
Yes, you are.
All right, first up then, we're just going to go right down the order here. Ham. Ham the rice farmer will attack with pitchfork.
From the land of sky blue water.
Yeah. Let's see.
Please tell me he comes with a bear.
I wish.
Well, it
A
would
9.
be a cheerleader bear.
I assume that misses.
A 9. Are you happy with that, or do you want to maybe burn some luck?
I'm going to let it go.
Okay, it does miss.
Yeah, I don't have any luck to burn on I don't have a lucky crew. Well, that's not really true.
I mean,
Ham
so
and
long as you
Ham and
don't
Lamb are quite unlucky. I can burn, Spam and Graham can burn some luck. All right, Lamb. His weapon is a dagger, making the attack. Little dagger, poke into the eye. An 8. No, that's not going to work. All right, time for some good people. Spam, who has a hammer.
Spammer.
Oh, jeez. All right, we're going to burn some luck on that one.
Hmm.
Do I, how much would it take to hit?
How much luck do you want to burn?
We'll try 2.
The hit is successful.
Awesome.
So 12's the target.
Or 11.
So far. Or 11.
Well, we don't know that.
That's what
All
I'm saying.
And the damage with this hammer. Pound for 1.
Shave him down.
1.
Narrate your kill.
Oh, wow.
With 1?
Oh, all right. So hammer, straight into wherever the ear socket would be on this thing. Just crush in the skull.
All right. It goes down.
That's suspiciously easy.
Yeah. All right. Graham with the pitchfork. Jeez, I can't hit. I'm not spending that much luck. I have 2
That
NPCs.
was
I still
Yeah.
not going to do it.
Here comes N's log splitter.
Oh, no!
My gosh. Talk about miserable
a
rolling.
1.
First
Wow.
crit
Oh, fumble. Oh, I don't
First
have
crit
my.
fumble.
Oh, I don't have my little book. My little book's upstairs.
This is a
Oh.
terrible string of rolls
Hold on.
here.
Hold on. mine's in
Fumbles
reach.
table, just the fumbles table. Okay, isn't it
Yep,
a
straight.
D4?
D4 fumble.
D4, 3.
3. Your weapon comes loose in your hand. You quickly grab it, but your grip is disrupted. You take a -2 penalty on your next attack roll.
All right.
Okay.
Finally, we have Mirrored, who has a staff. Jesus. Yeah, never
5.
mind.
Wow, a
This is-
5.
I mean, I didn't roll above a 7 for any of my characters. That's a lot of terrible rolls.
Yeah, it always throws me terrible rolls, so
You and I burned our good rolls on the initiative.
I mean, that was awful. Yeah. Okay. I'm done. That's all I can do
Okay.
was flail around haplessly.
I was a
Okay, Rob,
20
you
on
are up.
initiative. So my hunters flank out to either side to shoot at these guys with their short bows. Here's Manos with a 6. That'll be a miss. And here's Jet Jaguar with a 3. Okay. I don't have to waste a lot of time rolling damage here. Mitchell lunges in, leaps in, waving his cleaver around. It's a d20 plus nothing. For an 8, he's already burned some luck. I'm not going to. But our friend Torgo. This jeweler's dagger. For a 15.
15 hits.
And damage is lowly d4 for 4.
Yes, narrate the kill.
Okay. Torgo kind of weaves in through the crowd at these things, and just past the spear point of this one, and kind of actually pokes blindly. It is very surprised when the dagger sinks in, and more surprised when what seemed like a solid but feeble blow fells the beast.
All right. Seeing that the combat is not going their way, the creature that was hanging back behind the 4 that are attacking you moves off to the east of you.
Coward. Oh, I've got Garu, the NPC hireling, too, with his short
Okay.
sword. Garu the mouth. He silently rolls a 20.
Nice.
Oh, very nice.
Natural 20. He is
It's
D6 damage.
Natural 20.
D6 damage plus a 4 on the crit
Here's the
table.
Table
crit.
one.
For a 4 on the crit table. So 2 is the damage roll. 4 on the crit table. If you have that handy, Garrett.
Yeah. Yep. A strike to foe's kneecap. Inflict D4 damage with a strike, and this foe suffers a minus 10-foot penalty to speed until healed.
Oh,
Max.
So that's another 4. So that's 6 total, which I'm guessing.
Damn.
that's a kill, which you can
Kneecaps
quite
him to
happily
death?
narrate
Yeah.
or not.
We'll go with kneecaps him to death. I think that covers it.
The last remaining creature looks around at its fallen comrades, hisses at you, jabs at you weakly with its spear, and then flees backwards up the corridor and then disappears into a crevice in the wall to the left.
Howard. Come back and face certain death.
So one went through. Okay, one went through the door at the back, and one went through a crevice.
One went to the east. This corridor here is 10 feet wide, crafted of ancient weathered stone, and covered in condensation with patches of moss. There are 4 5x5 alcoves with carved reliefs of twisted faces, leering skulls, and scuttling beasts. Each face conveys ideas of corruption, agony, and decay. The alcoves have piles of worm-filled dung in various states of decomposition.
Ooh.
The base of each wall is lined with rotten wooden boards.
Okay, and one of them. Sorry, how did one of them get out then? Through an alcove?
Yes, it disappeared through an alcove.
So, okay, they're all kind of
And, yeah,
recessed in. Yeah.
Yeah, and he that one that was hovering back around here disappeared through the left. He disappeared through this alcove.
Yeah, look down that northeast one. Is it a passageway or is it kind of this narrow crevice thing that we've seen before?
It is a crevice.
So, if I throw my lantern light down it, can I see any farther? 5-10 feet, say? Oh, wow. Okay. So we have doors as well.
Yeah, I don't know about wandering around in those crevice things. That seems really dangerous.
Definitely not.
Oh yeah, there's a door in front of you here also, yes. Yeah. There's another heavy wooden door, again covered in moss, swollen from condensation.
Do we want to try and check any of these crevices, or at least that one? The one up by the door?
I say let's go through the door.
Yeah, I think door. Make sure it's not trapped or anything like that again.
Ooh, you know what? My hunters want to look around and see if they can see signs of human captives being brought through here. There's damp and mossy, right? There's a chance of tracks.
Sure. Good call.
Yeah, give me an intelligence.
20 is the better of the two, which will be Manos. For 15.
You do see drag marks. You see lots of kind of footprints of these like inhuman footprints, which you now assume are these creatures.
Sure.
But you also see drag marks as though they were dragging something heavy through this corridor.
Up toward the door or
Yes.
into alcove. Okay, good.
No, from this door up through this door.
Mhm.
Excellent.
Yeah.
He also notices that the rotted boards on the base of the walls just seems like extremely rotted.
Should we bust open any of it? I'm worried about what might come out if we do.
Well, we know that the people were, or it seems likely that the people we're looking for were dragged through the doors.
Yeah, I think that's the most likely outcome based on
we
your
can always come
investigation.
back and start ripping out floorboards if we want to.
Yeah, I'm not really here
do that.
I don't want to flip this dungeon to make money on it.
Yeah, I figured this is an in and out.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure if I want to love this one or list this one, honestly.
I love that show.
Let's wait. Let's wait till the end. We got to
Fine.
see what if there's any
See
termite
the
damage.
reveal. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
continue exploring.
Okay, so again, you're going to try and bust down this door. Can somebody give me a strength check?
Who's got a
Strong.
good, strong character? My guys are all middling.
Yeah, mine are all pretty.
Wrong.
12's the
Yeah.
best I got.
No,
I'll
I
do
don't
it.
have anything.
I got
13 is the best I've got one, so that's a +1. So.
If Kane hadn't
yeah.
run away, we would have been all right, but he ran away.
Can I help?
Sure.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
can
two
people kind of
people-
assist
two
with this?
people can give
Sure,
it.
I'll help you. I got a 12 for my strength score.
All right, here's Manos' roll, and you can decide what the help does. I rolled an 11 then.
I rolled a 9.
Oh yeah, easily.
So it's a natural 20.
Both of you are crashing through the door.
Aha!
And you find yourself in a short corridor flanked by walls of weathered stone that rise 10 feet above you and arch into a peaked ceiling. 15 feet in front of you are two ornately sculpted posts depicting arcane sigils and macabre details. They appear to suspend a rope bridge that stretches into the darkness ahead. As you advance towards the bridge, you hear pitched gibbering and inhuman chatter. In the distance, you can see shapes darting around with excited movements. An orange-robed figure looks on as a human in torn regional clothes sits slumped atop the column on the opposing side of the chasm, about 40 feet away. A gangly creature lets out a bestial laugh and pushes the Stenardite over the edge.
No.
He emits a weak cry as he plummets, attached by his wrists to a heavy rusted chain with fraying rope. He falls for what feels like an eternity when the chain suddenly goes taut and a distant agonized scream drifts through the chasm. Pressing forward on the other side of the rope bridge are 6 skulking humanoid creatures wielding short spears. They are clothed in a patchwork of stolen leather, cloth, and protective metal scrap. Bug-eyed and frothing, they deliberately stride onto the bridge, emitting twittering squeals as they advance. The robed onlooker retreats into the darkness beyond. Roll for initiative. Damon, what you got?
14.
14. Garrett?
I got a 10, 1-0.
Rob?
Also a 10.
Jenny?
4.
Wow. Okay. And me is going to be 11. All right. Damon.
That's all down to
You
Damon again.
Are
Really? That's a mistake.
You're our only hope.
There are 6 of these creatures advancing across this rickety wooden rope bridge
Okay.
towards you.
Can I have one of them actually get across the bridge and then attack them? Is that okay?
You mean
I don't
wait
want to.
for
I don't want to fight them on the bridge. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh, you want to
like-
wait for them to advance towards you?
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah, if that's all right with your compatriots, yeah.
Is that
Well,
okay?
yeah, I mean, and there's 15 feet between us and the bridge anyway, right? So we can kind of like file out into this room, but
Yep.
not all the way to the bridge.
Right. My read
Sure.
of this is that they're already on the bridge. I don't want to do any fighting on that bridge, so I want them to come off the bridge.
Yeah. They reach the midpoint of the bridge and then they just stop,
Those
As
sons
if
of
they're-
bitches.
goading you to approach
All
them.
right. Time to shoot some bows, I think. Then.
Yeah, shoot some bows, and because my action would have been like waiting for them to see what happened, I suppose. So Otherwise, I guess the only person with a plus of mine to hit, other than the NPCs, is Graham. Everybody else sucks. So if I can send Graham onto the bridge to fight the first one, I'll do that.
Oh, so Graham
All right.
is running onto the bridge to attack?
Yeah, is that okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
As he runs onto the bridge
Mhm,
the bridge just swings precarious. I'm going to need a, give me a reflex save.
I didn't see them take a reflex save.
They're good at bridge.
19.
They're good at
Ooh.
they're very good at bridge. Oh, yeah, he's fine.
Okay. Now I can poke.
You may poke away.
Poke with the pitchfork. 14.
14 hits.
Kill for 3.
Narrate your death.
Oh, pitchfork, right?
Yep.
Skewer him right below the rib cage, lift him over the edge of the bridge, drop him into the abyss.
All right. Very, very nice. Yeah. It seems bizarrely delighted and honored to be dropped over the edge into this chasm. And it's just cackling wildly as you drop it.
Oh, so I don't hear a Wilhelm scream?
You hear a sickening thud after quite a long time there.
Okay. I mean, I have other characters that can go with this initiative, but, it's a broke bridge, right? So I guess they wait. They wait for now.
Yeah, they're like 2 abreast on. They're coming at you like there's a like 3 rows of 2 of each.
Oh, so
on the
is it 2
bridge.
abreast on the bridge?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so we could get 2 abreast. Well, in that case, I'll send. I will
Oh,
send.
yes. As are these things. These things are also 2 abreast. Anybody, if you're sending somebody else on there, I'm still gonna need a reflex save.
Okay, so it's going to be N's log splitter. He's the only other person that's any good at combat at all in my group. So here's the reflex save, which I assume is just going to be straight up. I don't see anything else on the NPC data. 4.
4.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's going to be good, isn't it?
Yeah. N's log again. The bridge just swings wildly, and as it does so, N's log splitter goes tumbling down onto the wooden planks, and the bridge pitches to the right deeply, and N's desperately tries to grab onto a gap between 2 of the planks, but as he does so, his axe slips away from him, and he foolishly lets go in order to grab his precious axe and pitches over the side of the bridge and falls screaming into the chasm below.
There's the villain.
Ooh.
So, does he live?
I can't say. Let me check the falling damage. No.
Oh, jeez. 10d10 falling damage? Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
I'm very, very sad.
54.
Okay.
Holy cow.
All right.
Okay, so you've still got one of your characters out on this bridge.
Yep.
And you still have 3 more characters.
They're not coming. They all suck at combat.
Okay.
Those were literally the only 2 that had any chance of hitting. So.
Okay,
That's
is that just
I'm not sending
going to
anymore.
be your turn? A second one of these things comes up to join its compatriot in a 2x2 row in front of you and lashes out with this crudely hewn wooden short spear. And that's a fumble.
All right.
That is
I love
a
it.
fumble. 3 on the fumble table.
3 on the fumble table would be your weapon comes loose in your hand. You quickly grab it, but your grip is disrupted. You take a -2 penalty on your next attack roll.
Right. Yes, the other one has a go at your character for 13. Does a 13 hit?
Who's it going for? That should hit anybody.
It is hitting Damon's character. That's the only one who's within range
Graham?
of it.
Yeah.
Graham.
Okay. Yeah.
13. Oh, a 13 does hit. Okay, you got an AC of 10.
Yep.
And it is stabbing at you with its short spear
Okay.
for
Ooh.
2 points of damage.
Still alive. Still alive.
It goes right through Graham, through the front, out the back. and it's just
I do not like
cackling
this.
wildly at you. But it's like
Do not like
they were
this,
like
Graham, I
really
am.
narrow little spears. Yeah. So
Yeah.
even worse. There's 3 more of these things behind, but they're blocked by the 2 in front of them. So it is back to Garrett or Rob.
I gotta have my archers go.
Do it.
Okay. So they're gonna kind of like again, like they're trained professionals, dodge off to the side here so they can get clean shots past Graham. So here comes Manos with his short bow for a 4. So then we'll move on to Jet for a 10.
Mm,
All right, he's gonna spend 2 points of luck. So 12 then?
oh yeah, that hits.
Okay. All right, so that is D6 damage for a 2.
Oh yeah, narrate the kill.
Oh, these guys are still Palookas? Great. Okay, yeah, so the one that the sneaky devil that just stabbed poor Graham here, well, as he's just as he's pulled his spear loose, he's cackling insanely, he takes a shot right into the neck and staggers down onto the bridge.
All right. Is that
Yeah,
your turn?
my guy I just met a couple days ago.
We're fast friends.
Yeah. We like family now.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
All right. Is that your turn, Don? Or
Yeah, I think I'm not going to have my other 2 guys charge out onto the bridge of fucking death.
Doom.
bucking? He said bucking death. By the way.
With the B, kids. Swearing is bad.
Garrett.
Oh boy. Oh boy. So there's 4 guys still up on the bridge.
Yes.
And David's
Graham.
got
5 guys.
and
Yep.
Graham. So there's 5. Okay.
Shoots them both.
So that's gonna suck either way. Okay, so I have a rope. So Slim is going to tie the rope to. Yep, we're gonna do it to Dizzy Demento. Who's gonna kind of drop his flint and steel quick. But so yeah, we're just gonna wrap the rope around him, and then Dizzy's gonna kind of go up and stay behind Graham to try and stay out of attack, and he's gonna hold on to the side of the bridge, like the rope, and then try and hold on to Graham as much as he can, and then the other 2 are gonna cut the rope bridge.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, we might be willing to get across.
So, would you like attacks against rope bridge, or what would you like?
That's your call.
I'm gonna try and coordinate it where Dizzy runs up and kind of like grabs the waist or belt of Graham and is yell, "Hold on! Trust us! We're gonna drop the bridge!" And then
Okay. Well, right there. Okay. So Dizzy stepping out onto the bridge.
Yep.
The wood feels slippery under your boots. Each step
Right.
forward causes the whole structure to bounce and sway. Give me a reflex save. And he is tied with a rope, right?
Correct. 13, 1-3.
13. Fine. The rope is holding. He manages to keep his footing.
Okay, so by the time Dizzy reaches Graham, the other 2 started kind of sawing away at the sides of the bridge while Dizzy's kind of running out there, and they're trying to just work their way through. And then Chucky's going to chop through his. Sam didn't quite make it through his, so Chucky's going to help with that one, and then we'll see what happens.
Give me attack rolls then for both of those on the rope.
Shit.
On the bridge.
7 and 8. 7 and 8.
Okay. Who's doing the one to the left?
Chucky Chopperstein.
Chucky Chopperstein hacks at the rope to the left, and it splits and twists. And who is hitting the one on the right?
Sam, the Duke of Uke.
Sam, the Duke of Uke, does likewise to the right, and the rope splits and severs and breaks with a sickening snap. The tautness of the rope suddenly loosens, goes flying off into the air, and the bridge completely pitches to the right, causing one of these creatures to fall screaming to its death, and the others to grasp onto the left side remaining rope. Dizzy manages to grab onto Graham before Graham plunges to his doom. Oh, give me another reflex save for Dizzy, will you?
Great roll. That one.
Dizzy and Graham slide down the bridge and go plummeting over the edge. And you just see the rope tightening behind them. Who is holding the rope for them?
Lim is holding the rope. He's gonna grab it and brace and yell, "I need some help here!" And I guess would that be the only action for all of my? Oh, then I also have Urhan Leech Gripper.
Yeah, give me a strength check for him.
Okay. Shit, that's a 6.
And is he getting
Jenny's
any
characters
assist-
haven't gone yet if somebody needs to help.
Well, so I've got Urhan Leech Gripper who's with us as well, the healer, and he would have, hearing that, tried to grab on
Sure.
too, if that would help. Do you want
Sure.
to roll from him or
Yes.
natural 20?
Okay. The sheer weight and the ferocity with which the rope tightens drags Slim to the ground and sends him hurtling towards the edge of this chasm. But as he's doing so, the barber surgeon, with amazing speed and athleticism, dives and grabs Slim by the legs, managing to secure his ankles and prevent him and Dizzy and Graham from plummeting to their deaths.
Yay!
You managed to pull them all back up.
Oh, good.
Wow.
Okay?
That's heroics.
So now, there are these 3 things remaining on the bridge. Do they remain on the bridge? Oh, yes, they do. So, yeah, these things are still on the bridge, and they're furious at what's happened here, and they're freaking out because this bridge is irreparably damaged. It's in severe danger of just collapsing entirely. And they gingerly make their way across the bridge towards you. And Jenny, you are up.
Oh, thank God. I figured I'd been forgotten. I wasn't going to get any action at all. All right. Who's closest to me?
Take your pick. They're all close to you.
Okay.
Closing in.
I'll just pick one. I'll pick a random.
They're about 10 feet in front of you.
Oh, so I'm going to have to go forward. Sorry. I'm going to have to walk forward. Ripley would have to close the gap of the 10 feet. Is that what you're saying?
Or you could wait.
I'll close the gap.
Okay.
Brave. Brave.
Ripley steps onto the bridge. The bridge is like wildly unstable. Give me a reflex save.
9. That's not going to do it, is it?
Ripley stumbles and tumbles onto the bridge. So falls, loses their balance, falls onto the bridge, but does not fall off the bridge.
That's good. All right. So Jonesy, probably also 10 feet, yes?
Yep.
Jonesy's going to wait.
Okay. We are back to Damon.
Right. So I'm saved from getting thrown off the bridge. I think it's time to, poke a few holes in more of these weird creatures. Here we go. Ooh, that looks like a natural 20.
Ooh.
That is a natural 20. So
I think it's going to kill him.
And you're going to need a D4 on the crit table.
3.
Stunning crack to forehead. Inflict plus 1d3 with this strike, and the foe falls to the bottom of the initiative count next round.
So that just kills him, right? Do I have to roll the extra dice? Or they're just
Do
dead?
it!
All right. So it's D8
D3.
plus D3 plus 1.
D8? Son of a bip.
Yeah. This is my one fighter. 7.
Oh, yeah. You managed to take out the biggest one. You can narrate your kill.
Well, it sounded like the crit had to go to the head. So we're going to send the tines of the pitchfork through each of the eye sockets and out the back of the skull. And then
Yeah.
Wow.
a quick twist of the wrist. Kind of crack that skull open. Yank it back out.
All right, yeah, and this
Nice.
thing falls not to the bottom of the initiative table, but to the bottom of the chasm below.
Let's see it laugh through that one. I'm not sending anybody else on, so that'll do it for me.
Okay. There are two of these things facing down Graham here. Oh, this may be Graham's final stand here. The first one lashes out with its claw. Oh, for a 5, that's gonna miss.
Yeah.
And the other one stabs with its spear. Oh, also for a 5. Yeah, they just can't get a. They're just thrown off balance by what's going on with this bridge here. So, yeah, they both miss. And Garrett or Rob? I think Rob went first last time. So.
Yep. Go ahead.
Stick with that. Okay. Here come my archers again. Shooting at these guys who are clawing at ground. D20 -1 for Manos for 19.
That's a nat.
It was a nat.
How does that
20.
work?
That's a nat 20. A nat 20 is a nat 20.
All right.
D4. Here's
I'm
my
gonna
crit
allow-
for a
Same
3.
one. Stunning crack to forehead. Inflict +1 to 3 damage with the strike. And foe falls to the bottom of the initiative count next round.
He just falls for a total of 6.
Oh.
It's a kill.
Yep, and it sounds like it's defined that it hit him in the head. Boom. Okay, Jet. No -1. His bow. With a 6.
misses.
That's not going to hit. Yeah. Why did you roll a d20, Colin?
Doing morale check. That thing is
Okay.
still.
Oh, okay.
This thing's still hanging in there. Garrett, I think you're up.
Well,
Oh no,
that
do you
all?
still have another one?
well, Torgo can
another
throw his
archer.
dagger. No, those are my 2 archers. The
Oh,
second
okay.
one missed. No, I don't want to leave him unarmed. That's it. Else is his dex is not great. So yeah, nope, that's it.
Okay, Garrett.
Okay, so I don't have anything ranged. Is there room enough for somebody else to go out and try and attack these guys?
For 2 of you to be abreast.
For 2?
So one more
Yeah.
could get out there, right?
Okay. So then
Mhm.
we're going to kind of try and do the same thing where we're going to wrap the rope around Chucky Chopperstein, and he's going to go out and see if he can make a go of it. Try and give him a hack.
Give me a reflex.
Okay. 7. Fuck.
Yeah, no, he's gonna stumble and fall onto the bridge. He loses his footing and falls.
Is that worth some
He
luck?
does not fall off the bridge, just falls
okay.
down.
Okay. So then is that his turn?
Oh, yeah, I mean you could burn some luck if you wanted to.
7. He has a luck of 14. What is it? Turn unholy checks. Would 4 luck make a difference?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to expend 4 luck.
Okay. He does not lose his footing.
Ooh,
Okay.
so you get to attack then?
He manages to join Graham in the front row here.
Okay. And then swingity swing. Fuck, 4. I'm not going to be able to pump that with anything. So
No.
he's there. Great.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I basically, one of them tied the rope and the other 2 are kind of holding on to it.
Yeah.
And then Erhan doesn't have any ranged anything, and there's somebody already up there. So the hope was that he was going to kill the last one. But
Right.
here we go.
Jenny, you're up.
Hooray! Okay. I take it Ripley is okay and has dusted herself off and from her stumble.
Yes, and she or he. It's
Is on the bridge.
I just assume
I said
Ripley
she.
is on the bridge. Yes, it's a
She's
she.
on the
obviously.
bridge.
So
Yeah.
yes, she's on the bridge. So no
She's
more
on the
reflex
bridge.
checks for her.
Excellent. And that means that she can surge forward and stab one of these beasties.
We'll assume that Graham or I can't even keep track of who's who anymore here. Graham or Chucky will duck to allow her to reach this thing beyond.
Ah, okay. Well, I mean, would that require some agility? Maybe to.
No. Just
Okay.
do it. Just an attack. You're good.
All right. Just an attack. All right. 1d20 because there's a 0 strength. 10. Does that hit?
You want to burn some luck?
I do want to burn some luck.
How much luck do you want to burn?
I've only got 6, but I'll burn a point.
Okay. Burn that point of luck. And you hit.
Excellent. All right, so dagger is 1d4. No extra modifiers, unfortunately. Oh, great. 1. I barely scratched him.
One's been killing him so far.
No, yeah, it's such a weak little thing. Weak little emaciated skeletal thing. Narrate your kill.
Ripley drives the dagger into the little beast's throat and with all her strength throws him over the bridge. On the point of a dagger, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And with that, the final no lid is what we're calling these creatures, plummets to its death. And the bridge is free and clear and highly unstable.
Oh boy.
I'm not going to call for any more reflex saves.
Well, maybe we can do, since we've got some. How long is the bridge?
I think it's about 40 feet.
It looks like 15 if each square is 5.
But it dips down.
Oh, it does dip down. Way the hell down.
Way down.
Way
So-
down.
Yeah, that's why I was
but
swinging.
a 50-foot length of rope says that we could like kind of station people on either side to help people stabilize as they cross.
Absolutely. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
But before we
we'll
go, Torgo wants to look at the column that the bridge is dangling from, maybe while other people are crossing, and just look at the weird figures and stuff carved into it to see if that gives any sort of hint as to who these people are and what they're doing here.
Give me an intelligence roll.
All right. He's my clever one, so that's a +1. He's an educated guy. He's a jeweler, for God's sake. Who doesn't know anything, too. I assume, gleaned nothing from looking at the mysterious
No,
figures.
they're just these arcane sigils and these kind of like hideous carvings on there. And all you can get is a sense of like a real sense of evil from this. You know it's not good. You
Right.
don't know what, you can't read it, but you know it's not good.
Okay. We can proceed to cross.
All right, so we'll assume that you all cross the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Standing on the other side, the arch ceiling architecture continues. At its end is a massive wooden door inscribed with runes of ancient evil, ensconced in skulls, skittering insects, and depictions of decay. Centered on the door is a larger version of the skull carving you saw on the capstone of the false entrance. Red gems flicker even without torchlight. A glimmer of warm malice pierces the soul of those who gaze upon it. I need everybody to make DC 5 willpower check. Every
Gosh,
character.
Every single
Okay.
character. DC 5.
Every
Oh,
single character. Let me know if it's under a 5. Otherwise, it's fine.
That's good. -1.
okay.
Torgo barely good.
Mhm.
Mitchell's good.
Okay.
Jet is good.
Okay, Ripley's got a 7.
It's a what save?
Will.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, I had 2 5s.
5s are enough. You just have to not go under
Ooh,
that, right?
okay.
Ooh, jeez.
Ooh.
Dancing on the edge there, people.
Oh
I hear
man, I got a
2?
7 and a 5.
Oh,
No, those
wow.
are ooh.
Okay.
Lots of 5s
That
coming
was an
along here.
ooh.
Yep, mine all cleared.
Actually, I forgot to put the -1 on
Okay.
Ripley, so it's actually a 6 and a 5. barely
Still
made it.
good.
Okay, everybody passed.
All right. What you want to do here?
All right, this is a door. So there's a skull thing. This looked like the one we did the blood sacrifice on earlier.
The skull does, except on this one, the eyes, it's got these red gemstone eyes that seem to just flicker with their own light.
Hmm.
Ew.
Do they look like actual gemstones?
They do look like actual gemstones.
Time for a little
Are you getting greedy?
Dungeon Master's Guide action here, or
I
is
was
it
gonna say, did
Player's
you
Handbook?
Player's Handbook? Did you
Yeah.
not see the cover of the Player's Handbook?
I did, yeah. Maybe on the way out. However, let's look at this door here. Manos will have a look at it. Does it look like the door in from the false way, or like does it look like the wooden swollen doors, or the exterior door we came in through?
It doesn't look like
Or neither.
any of them. It's another wooden door like the others, except this one is in much finer condition and it's also inscribed with elaborate runes. The other doors in this area have all just been utilitarian heavy wooden doors. This is very, very ornate and decorated with skulls and insects and
Well, of
Did
course
the-
we open it.
Did that
Shouldn't
robed
have to
figure go
pay.
through these doors? Is that right? Oh shit! Wait a minute. Isn't there a dude hanging down my chain here?
I thought he died.
Oh, he was chained up. Oh, he wasn't like dangling. He was chained up and thrown over. Right. Sorry. At one point I had thought he was like attached to something, and they threw him down to dangle him down. That is not the case.
Yeah, dangling from the end of this rope about 70 feet below you in the chasm in the darkness, you can make out the body of this this presumably sacrificial victim that you saw kicked off the edge. You can't tell from this distance whether that person is alive or dead.
Right,
Okay.
well, let's see
Can
if they're
we
alive.
team up and haul him up?
Yeah.
Sort of gentle like.
Sure. It's going to be a combined strength of about 30 to pull this person up.
Okay. Well, Manos is 13.
Ripley's a 10. She can help.
I got a 12 and an 11 that I can.
I've got 2 13s.
Yeah,
Okay, roll them
10
up.
and a 7. I'm kind of weak.
Roll them
Right.
up. Every bit helps.
I got a
Ooh,
19.
10.
Ooh, 18.
Ooh,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
okay,
19. That was a +1.
Yeah, you managed
20, I
to
mean.
18.
you managed to drag this person up, and you can see that they are indeed alive, but
Yay.
in a deep state of shock, and both of their wrists, the bones in their wrists are just completely shattered and broken.
Oh.
Also, there are 2 of those large worm-like corpse crawlers
crap.
attached
He's done for.
to their skin and trying to burn their flesh.
Yank the corpse crawlers off as quickly as possible.
Yank them or stab them off.
Well, whatever.
Or burn them off with the torches.
Oh, there we go. That's thinking.
Singe them up real good.
Okay, well, yeah, give me a go. Who's gonna try and hack them off?
Who's got the torches? Or hack, or like if we just like singe them, won't they just like curl up and fall off? That's
Sure.
when I've
Okay,
encountered
yeah, you
corpse
could do
crawlers
that.
in the real world. That's what happens.
Okay, yeah, you burn them, you burn them off. You burn them off, and they go scuttling away.
Not crawling on this corpse. Also, he's not dead. Ooh, who's controlling that healer fella?
I've got him.
Graham could also use some healing if you can spare it.
Well, I don't know if he has like cure wounds, but at least he can like help this guy out a little. Maybe
He does. He has bloodletting and surgery, and he will heal anyone in need.
Yes. If you would like it, make a luck check. Who would like the healing?
Oh, Graham would.
Okay, so make a luck check.
Me? Oh.
Yep. And what? So luck check, you got to roll below your luck score.
Okay. I did it.
Okay. Oh, good. You get 4 hit points back.
Well, that's more than I
but
can
when-
hope.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
assume.
it's kind of it's through a combination of like pulling and pushing and grabbing and like
Oh, I would say
moving
he
you around in
cauterizes
weird ways.
cauterizes
go.
it with his poker. Yeah, gets his poker, heats his poker up in a torch flame, and then just
Very
cauterizes
nice.
that wound. All right, get some leeches on there.
Yep. Yeah. So that's 1. Who else would like some?
What about this guy?
this guy we just dragged up is what I was thinking. If you can at least kind of stabilize them a little bit.
Okay, who's gonna roll for him for his luck?
Oh, not I, said the pig.
Seems like a pretty lucky fella to me. For 16.
Ooh.
16. That's he fails the luck check, Garrett.
Nothing happens.
So Urhan's gonna.
Fails at
Oh,
Urhan's
no,
gonna-
no. Never mind. I'm sorry. I take that back. If you fail, you take, what is that? 2
Oh.
hit points of damage.
Wait. 16 fails? What did he need?
He needed a.
You have to
he
roll
needed a
under your luck check.
7. He needed a 7 or
Oh,
less.
under. Oh, okay.
Please have more. Oh, he's okay. He currently has 3 hit points, so he's down to 1 hit point.
Ooh, okay.
You do recognize this person. One of you, I don't know who, recognizes him. Urhan Leechgripper recognizes him as Im Nix, who is a hunter from Stennard and was one of Tucker and Hem's hunting party.
We're on the right track.
Is he able to talk?
Yeah, he can talk, but all he can do is say his name and that he's from Stannard.
Okay, got it.
He tells you that there were 3 others with him and that There are nightmarish faces and a massive room with pillars of skulls ahead, and that you should turn back.
He's right. Let's go
I mean,
back.
we've now rescued the whole. We've rescued everybody, right? This is it.
Yeah, he is able to move on his own, but they still have broken wrists, so they're not going to be able to assist you in any kind of
Oh,
combat.
that's okay. Just stay close, and we'll do what we can to protect you. And
Okay, so you're in front of this massive door.
open it, right?
I guess let's check it first.
Yeah,
see if
check
we
it
can
first.
open it.
But otherwise, open it. Yeah.
Would it be a luck check? Because Jonesy's got a ton of luck, and he's feeling super lucky.
You don't need to do it, and it's just you just
No.
checking it. You notice that there's like just a faint heat radiating from these gems in
Okay.
the face of the skull. But other than that, you can't see anything. It's not trapped.
Well, that's good.
I guess do we open the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's open this door.
You pass through the heavy
Whoa.
doors into a wide hallway. Every inch of stone is a relief carved in horrific depictions of massacre, blood sacrifice, and bodily desecration. 5 feet
Nice.
ahead on either side
Not
of the
the party.
passage are exquisitely detailed sculptures of tortured faces, which protrude from the walls. Each is twisted and malformed, but with a sinful beauty that draws and holds your attention. These masks are uniquely repulsive, yet hold similar elements, like many faces of the same malevolent entity. The mouth on each twisted face is agape and spilling something grisly or obscene. From the chitinous insects that devoured the deceased, to probing tongues lapping decaying flesh, every grotesque visage links together in an orgy of revolting imagery that sickens you to your core. I need everybody
Oh dear.
to make a willpower check. Anybody who rolls under a 6, let me know.
Nope. 11. Yay! Thank goodness.
Got 2 made it
Fire.
so far.
Ooh, what's the total we
3.
need to hit? 6?
Oh, we need to.
You want to be 6
sorry,
or better?
we need everybody.
Okay,
Okay.
6 or
1,
better.
2,
Oh, and my NPC. 8.
18.
Forgetting.
Okay, good.
Oof.
11 and 18.
Yeah, there's a failure.
Lamb.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lamb
one
fail.
fail.
2 luck keeps him in the party.
Yeah, I think we'll have to spend it. We'll
Okay.
spend the 2 luck.
We need
Just
to
a
beat
minute.
a 6.
Where's the willpower? There it is.
Yes.
So I'd have to 5. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn my luck and I'm gonna go down to 5. For Chucky Chopperstein, he rolled a 1.
Okay.
If that's possible.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, a 1
Yeah, I'll
for
spend
Graham.
5 luck. Yeah, we'll spend 5.
Alright.
I have luck to burn, but that's a lot. Okay. Yeah, okay. Talk about unlucky. And then finally, I have Murd. Jesus. Terrible rolls. Okay.
He's okay.
Yep.
Each face is different and seems to change form as your attention is turned away. Regardless of torch or lantern light, every mouth seems to contain an impenetrable darkness that does not appear to be part of the relief.
I don't feel like interacting with any of those.
Mm-mm.
Can we just move straight onto the door?
At the end of the hall, there is a massive, ornate wooden double door.
Don't look at the masks. Don't touch them. Go to the door.
Yeah, you're sure as you pass them that these faces seem to change form. From just out of the corner of your eye, they seem like they're moving. But you're not sure if it's just torchlight. And
No,
just a
they're
trick
moving.
of the shadows.
Well, just so long as they don't pop off and start eating us, I'm fine with it.
So you reach the end of the hall. A massive ornate wooden double door stands before you. It is intricately carved with every manner of corruption and debauchery. These horrid depictions push the limits of your imagination, so much so that some of you feel the need to avert your eyes. These perverse rites to some aberrant, unnamed god cut through your psyche in a way you thought no image could. Amazingly, it's not asking for a
roll.
will
I was waiting to
check.
hear what the roll was.
No.
Okay. Well, where's our cautious people with the thieves' tools? Let's do the door thing again.
Well, does it look? Is there a visible lock on this thing, or is it just another push open door?
They just seem to be just two massive double doors.
All right, we'll get the strongest of our wimpy characters and try. A Manos will be one of them.
Yeah.
To see if we can just open the door the old-fashioned way.
Here we go. Strength
Sure.
check.
Do you need
Yeah.
rolls?
Sure.
I've got 2 at 13 strength. Jesus, they're not so great. 11 and a 4 for the totals.
Got
It's
a
a
6.
9. I got a 9 and a 12.
Got it.
Oh,
Ooh, a
nat
20.
Oh, there we go.
And a 2. 20 and a 2. Jonesy's very lucky, but he's very wimpy.
So that's Ripley with the 20.
Ripley's got the 20. She's badass.
The massive double door opens and the creak of the hinges echo through the giant hall. Scattered sconces light this hall, creating patches of brightness followed by deep shadows. The oils used produce harsh scents that make your head light and your lungs burn. Where there is illumination, you can see plain stone framing a bronze relief which portrays atrocities and horrors in gruesome detail. Adding to the magnitude and horror of the room are pillars of stone with skulls inset into cubbies that climb into the darkness overhead. It strikes you that there must be hundreds of skulls adorning these great columns. On either side, 2 human figures slump, chained to the pillars. They appear listless but alive, with the passive movements of those with broken bodies and spirits. Straight ahead, between the 2 rows of pillars, stands an altar of skull and bone, backed by a bronze partition, along with a central skull design surrounded by arcane sigils. As a final act of blasphemy in this unholy place, a humanoid of great size sits on the altar as a throne. A bulky, tarnished mace with a bronze skull head leads at his side. Off to his side stand 2 figures, one in robes that look orange in this torchlight, and a second in clothes typical of the citizenry of Stannard. Croteca Cursect Amatera! I am Gorsek the Lidless. I welcome you to the Hall of Corruption. Gorsek is a mountain of a creature. He stands close to 7 feet tall and is covered in fur, patchy leather, and metal armor. He stares at you with unblinking yellowed eyes the size of plums. His pointed ears hang while his moist, toothy maw grins with delight. He stands and bellows, "Kneel before me," in the common tongue. As if to punctuate his words, an uncertain number of inhuman creatures seem to emerge from scattered crevices, leering while leveling their spears.
All right. I think now that we've seen the Hall of Corruption, I'm going to go with list it.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't want to. We don't want to keep it. I agree.
Okay, I can now reveal that there are 6 of these creatures that have come out.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Plus 6 creatures, plus big guy, plus orange dude. Is that right?
But wait, you said the other guy flanking the big guy was in the villager clothing? Is that the son of the
Yes, they're not
magistrate?
they're not flanking them. They're just standing nearby them.
But this guy's a turncoat, it sounds like.
Well, difficult to tell from here.
But he doesn't
Hey,
seem to be
Stannard person, come with us and we'll get you to safety.
Yeah.
He looks uncertain. He looks at this Gorsek thing. He looks too afraid to do anything. He looks terrified of this creature.
Oh, okay. So
All right.
Are you waiting for an action or are we rolling for initiative now?
You are all rolling for initiative. I've got a bunch of initiative I need to roll here.
Ooh, 17.
I got a 14. Oh,
17.
17. Nice. Columns rolling, all the things. Do, do, do. Because we are gonna die.
Damon?
13.
Okay. Rob or Jenny? You
Why
are
don't you go
up.
first, Jenny? I've been at
Yeah,
the front of the order
can
lately.
I take this one, Rob? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to try to get these creatures away from this guy. So how far away are they?
They're all within melee range.
Okay, so I don't need to cross the room or
Mm-mm.
anything. All right, so I'll just take the nearest one, and Ripley will go after him with her dagger. 17.
Ooh.
17 hits.
Okay, damage 1d4. Not much.
That's enough to kill it.
Excellent. Can I describe the kill?
Sure.
Ripley underhands with her dagger and disembowels this thing.
That'll
And
teach
its
it.
guts drop to the ground with a sickening plop.
All
And it
right.
falls over dead. All right. Jonesy's going to get his crowbar and go after the next nearest one of the 6. He's not going after the big guy. Unfortunately, Jonesy's got a minus modifier. Well, it's still
16
16.
hits.
All right. And the crowbar used as a club is a really sucky 1d4 minus 1. 1.
You cripple it, but it's still
kneecap it.
standing.
All right. So I kneecap it with a crowbar, but unfortunately, it's still standing. All right.
All right.
That's me. That's me done.
Rob.
Okay, so yeah, my melee guy. So Mitchell with his cleaver tries to take out one of the unwounded 6 scrubs. Cleaves an 11. He oh wait, 11 hits, right?
11 hits.
Great. So that will be a d6 for 3.
Yep. All right. The kill.
He cleavers him most
All
cleavably.
right.
All right, Torgo will stab with his jeweler's dagger. Add another one of these 6 for a 7. Ooh, he's very low on luck. Yeah, I'm not going to spend 4 to do that. Okay, oh wait, I have what's his name? Gary with the mouth with his short sword, one of the hirelings here. For a 1.
Fumble.
Okay, so that's
We get a
D4 on the fumble
D4 on
table.
the fumble table.
3, I believe that's the one where he
3.
juggles
He
his
drops
sword. Will
it.
have a minus.
Yep.
-2 on your next attack roll.
Yep.
That leaves the archers, who I think are going to shoot at the big. What's the big guy's name again? Gorsak.
Gorsek, the lidless.
Gorsek, the lidless. Okay, yeah, they're kind of trying to stand clear of the fray here. And
Gorsuch,
shoot
the
at
justice.
him for a 5 is going to be a miss, I assume, and then a 19 from Jet.
Ooh.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, a D6. I'm guessing it's take more than 1 point to take him down. However, for 4
Ooh,
points though.
Very nice.
Nice, good start.
4 points. Very nice.
All right, that's my crew. Somehow all of them alive for the moment.
The Stenodite sees an opportunity to escape from Gorsek the Lidless and runs towards you. And he identifies himself as Tucker in Hems. And he says, "Please, we must flee this place. We must flee this place now." And he cowers behind you.
Great.
Garrett, you are up.
Okay. There's the 1. This isn't going to be good, but Sam, the Duke of Uke, is going to try and take a stab at just one of these remaining guys. -2. So it's a 15 with the -2.
For one of the no-lid guys, yes,
Correct.
that will hit.
Okay. And so then that is 1 hit point of damage.
The thing goes down.
Okay, then we're gonna Dizzy Demento is gonna try and do the same thing, just to see if he can land a hit. Oh, jeez. So that's a 9. I'll use 2 luck to hit that one, or I'll
Okay.
use 2 luck. Will that hit one?
Yes, it will.
Okay, marked, and that is 1 hit point of damage,
Okay.
and that one's up.
Oh yeah, it's still up.
Okay, so then Erhan is going to take a stab at it. Rolls a 19
Ooh.
to hit. I just want to make sure. Okay, that's just a D4 with the bone saw for max damage of 4.
Narrate the kill.
He just puts it. He actually knocks off the skull and then grabs it with his thumb, and he puts his thumb through the eye. So now he's got a skull. Like his thumb through the eye of the skull that he's holding.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's good
all
stuff.
right.
He's gonna save it for later.
Okay, yeah.
Then let's see. I got 2 more that are gonna go for Gorsuch. So Chucky Chopperstein's gonna try and take a shot at the big guy. Ooh, rolled a 10.
10's not gonna make it.
Would a 14 hit?
I don't know. You want to burn some luck?
Well, it's the last. I would put me down to 1 luck, and yes, I do.
Yes, 14 hits.
Okay, 1 luck. All right. Luckily, it's a D6, so red for good. Max hit points of 6.
All right, nicely done. Yeah, this thing howls in pain and bellows, "You fools! You must kneel and respect my authority."
So then, on that, Slim Dudemon's gonna come up and try and do something here. Okay, he rolled a 14.
14 hits.
Okay, so this is with a dagger. Dagger Man's two of the hit points.
Right.
And it's still up.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
is
got it.
still up.
Okay. I am fully engaged. That's my turn.
This orange-robed figure behind Gorsek springs into life and attacks 1, 2, 3. One of Damon's crew. How many do you have standing?
5.
You have 5?
Yeah, we've got everybody.
Okay, well, it's going to be one of your 4 main characters. It's going to be character number 2, which is Lamb. Okay, and that is going to be... He pulls a dagger from beneath his robes. Oh, I need to do an attack. I'm sorry.
You were just going to do the damage, weren't you?
Yes, I was. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
at this point,
For an 11...
Oh, well, that will hit, I think.
An 11 does hit.
Yeah,
Doesn't it? Yeah. Just makes it. And yeah, he pulls out that dagger. He plunges it into Lamb.
Oh!
For 3 hit points of damage.
Dead.
And poor Lamb
is deceased.
falls lifeless to the floor.
He was a confidence artist, but now he's not so sure.
Oh, wow. Now we're on to... There's 2 more of these spear-carrying little goblin no-lids things. And they are going to attack one of Jenny's. You've only got the 2, right?
Yep.
It's going to be Jonesy
Mm-hmm.
with the spear. 12. Does a 12 hit?
For armor class, yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's got to be 3 hit points of damage on Jonesy.
Ooh, barely hanging on to life.
Okay, and then the other one... oh my god, it's attacking you again. Oh, but it's attacking Ripley.
Ripley? Okay.
For an 11?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And that is going to be 2 hit points of damage.
Alright, she's still alive.
Okay, and then Gorsek the Lidless
Oh no.
grabs his mace and in a fury lashes out at Garrett's gang.
Huh?
Oh, it's going to be... Oh, where are you? It's going to be Slim Dude Man.
That's the dude, man.
It's only 1 hit point. If you can hit AC 10, he's dead.
For a 20, does a 26 hit?
Holy shit. Yeah, it's a crit.
What?
Oh, and it wasn't at
It's-
20. Oh, that's good to know.
Oh, and it's also a crit. I don't think we need to. I don't think we need to do the
please.
crit.
Why
Come
can't
on.
we do a morale check for us on this?
Oh, it does 5 points of damage. So
Your
yeah,
min
he
damage?
just slams this mace into Slim and crushes every bone in his body. Slim goes flying through the air, just smashes against the door behind you, and his bloody corpse just goes sliding like a slug down the door. And this guy wheels around and it's going for Garrett's team again.
Right, yes.
And once again,
There is a healer in the mix, so I still have 4.
oh yeah, I know, but I only focus on your
Copy.
focus on your main characters. And so it's
Dizzy?
going to be Dizzy
Okay.
for
AC 10.
13.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. AC 10. I mean, it's... And minimum damage will kill them.
Ooh,
Yeah.
well,
3.
don't worry, it's not minimum. 9 points.
He just brings the mace above his head in both hands and just slams it straight down on Dizzy's head. And Dizzy's head just explodes like a watermelon.
Yeah.
He got Gallaghered.
Got Gallagher, yeah.
It's canon. It's canon.
Okay, so Lamb's going to get an attack in before dying.
Nine's
A
not
9
going to
doesn't
make
hit,
it.
right?
You
Yeah,
wanna
I don't
bounce
have any
luck?
luck to burn.
Okay.
I literally don't have. I'm down to like 5 luck. I can't.
Okay.
So, well, I guess you know what? It's the end, right? What will hit?
Yes, it
will
is.
10, will a 10 hit?
Nope.
Will
A
11
13
hit?
This is a
will
big
hit.
guy-
No, a 13
Everything
will
at
hit.
13.
So you
So
got
I need 4. Fine, I'll be at 1
Yep.
luck.
Okay.
1 luck. So hit. And then here's the damage. 4.
Very nice. Gorsek is gasping for breath. He just can't believe that he is being bested by you
Puny humans.
peons.
Next is Ham. Ham with his pitchfork. As good as anybody else, though, but we'll try it. Ham. 14. Does that
14
hit?
hit.
Damage. 6.
6. Narrate the kill.
Oh, it's a
Ooh.
kill! Oh, this guy's big, right?
Yes, he
So-
is.
Yeah. Well, it's a pitchfork, so it's gonna be a thrust up into the groin. Poke. Just
Oh,
all
wow.
kinds,
Okay.
hitting. We're gonna hit the major veins going through the groin right into the scrotum area. Blood,
I love
blood,
it.
and blood.
Okay, yes. Gorsek the Lidless is defeated as his corpse crashes to the floor. The orange-robed figure turns and runs, disappearing through a crevice behind the altar, followed closely by the 2 remaining no-lids. Tucker and Helms kneels before you and vows his services and the services of the constable and all of the people of Stannard for your services. You help him unchain the 2 humans from the columns, and they are Vela and Narub, 2 other members of the hunting party. And you all return within a few hours back to Stannard with the 4 surviving members of the hunting party, to much aplomb and acclaim from the people of Stannard for ridding them of the corruption to the west. And that's the Precipice of Corruption.
Oh, that was a good one.
Ooh, that was fun.
It's a lot of checks. We got
Yeah.
lucky on those checks.
A lot of dice. It was a great way to finish.
Nice. We didn't die.